Tonight, Judge Aretha Franklin is showing American Idol some R-E-S-P-E-C-T, putting her name in the hat to replace Idol Jennifer Lopez and Steven Tyler, who just announced that they're ending their run on Idol's judges panel. Aretha exclusively told CNN's Roland Martin by email that she wants to help decide the next American Idol, and she also said maybe she'll bring along some friends. Well, joining me right now from Washington, D.C. is apparently a very important man, CNN's Roland Martin. He has the inside story, of course, on what Aretha told him. And first of all, look at you, getting emails from Aretha in the exclusive, Roland. But what specifically did she tell you about her Idol ambitions, and what is this about her bringing along a sidekick or something?
Well, it's interesting. There was a blogger for the Detroit News who actually wrote up, hey, wouldn't it be great if Riri could be a judge? And so I saw it, and so I said, what the heck? I simply emailed her, and she emailed me back, and she says, absolutely, I'm interested. And she said, I would love to have Patti LaBelle. And then she mentioned at the Apollo Theater, they're actually doing a talent show as well. Gladys Knight has signed on to be one of the judges of that show. And so she said it would have been great to have Patti and Gladys, but she said, but I certainly can bring along Patti LaBelle.
Wow, can you imagine that? And by the way, one of these days I'm going to hack into your BlackBerry. I need some of these email addresses. But listen, I think it's a terrific idea. I'm sure you do too, and I can tell you, the ladies of The View love the idea of Aretha Franklin on American Idol. Watch what Whoopi Goldberg said today about Judge Aretha.
Sure.
You know how older black women can be. She's not gonna pull any punches. She'll be like, care. Get off the stage. I don't know why you think you can sing. That may change the demographic, but I tell you, that American Idol, the idols themselves will be happier.
Yeah, I love it. And Roland, I've gotten to know Aretha perhaps quite not as well as you over the years, but I could totally see her in the judge's chair. Somebody gets on stage she doesn't like, and she'll just go, no. But
right. I mean, that's the queen.
That's the thing. She tells it like it is.
She tells it like it is. She doesn't care. And look, here's an 18-time Grammy winner, the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rolling Stone proclaimed her as the greatest female singer ever. AJ, I think what's important, and again, people may say, well, she's 70 years old, but she is a musical icon all of these years. And look, she brings an authenticity to the show that I think also is important. Forget Simon Cowell when he was on the show. I mean, if Aretha gives you a stamp of approval, imagine what that sounds like. And trust me, people talk about, she being a diva and she's the queen. I think it would be fantastic to have that level of experience. And trust me, she is honest. She will break it down. But I will say this, American Idol, you're going to have to pay the queen a lot of money.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think it would be a huge miss if they don't at least try to get her on the show now that she's been so vocal to you, Roland, that she wants to be there. So while she wants in, Jennifer Lopez is talking for the first time about leaving Idol. I want you to watch as J-Lo talks about the whole Idol shakeup. She did it this morning on Good Morning America.
I have decided to move on.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But I love them. They love me, and it's hard when I feel like I should move on. And I don't know. I don't know that it's even done yet. I don't know. I feel like I'm moving on.
How does she not know if it's done yet? Michael Yo is the host of the Yo Show on Yahoo. I want to bring in Michael. It sounds to me, Michael, like she's leaving a little bit of a window open there. Do you think she's really done with Idol forever?
I think she's really done with Idol, but I think you got to remember Jennifer Lopez fell off, and Idol brought her back where she's relevant in today's pop culture. So I think the door is still open, but I do think she is done with this show because she's touring again with Enrique Iglesias. She's doing her own TV shows. So she doesn't really have time in her schedule for it to happen.
Yeah. And there are also the reports that have been floating around about Mariah Carey in serious talks to come on board as a judge. But listen to this. I love this. Her husband, Nick Cannon, says that Idol will have to come up with some big bucks if his wife is going to be on the show. I don't know if they can afford Mariah Carey. That's a lot of money. If they gave J-Lo $20 million, they might have to double that. And I hear that, and I'm thinking if they had to double it for Mariah Carey, they'd have to quadruple it for the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Roland Martin.
I love Mariah Carey, but I'm sorry, she ain't the queen.
No, there is only one Queen of Soul.